and my dogs just started barking. Right on cue. Hello and greetings, fancy folk. And welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I've finally taken the plunge and committed to making things happen. For this video, I thought I could do the new YouTuber tag. Let's get to know each other better so that you know what I'm about, what my channel's gonna be about. What is your name? My name is Megan. Megan. With an H. Well, that was probably too loud. That'll be fun to edit out. I have a slew of nicknames. Most people just call me Foofy online. I'm used to it, so that's fine. So Megan is fine, or Foofy. I'm used to Foofy. Foofy. Where are you from? I am from the middle of nowhere. I live in a small border town to Canada. I am Canadian, but I live in the United States in Minnesota. It's basically Canada. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. My younger brother. I am older than him by 3 years? 2 to 3? Depending on whose birthday is up next. And I love him very dearly. We are very close. Is this your first channel? Yes and no. I was using YouTube with a different account for the most part of things, like subscribing and watching, commenting is all on my other YouTube account. I guess I can't call it my main account. This is kind of my main account now. But it wasn't the Foofy Lion. I have the Foofy Lion as my set username, kind of cross-platforms. So on my PlayStation, Steam, Instagram, Tumblr, most places where there is the Foofy Lion, it's probably me. So yes and no. What is your channel about? And kind of takes into question number 12, which is what are your favorite types of videos to make? I really enjoy doing art stuff. I do a lot of character creation and a lot of digital art and traditional art, and I like watching Let's Play videos for video games, so I'm hoping to do a lot of those. A lot of DIY type things. It's still a work in progress. Look at these terrible OSB walls. Oh, gross. I've been recently getting into making my own accessories, and I'm hoping to maybe film and share those with you guys. And yeah, kind of vlog style things. That's kind of how I started, was with the vlog. I just had way too much fun with the vlog. Why should anyone subscribe to your channel? Well, I'm kind of like a hermit in the woods. I mean, well, for the fun and seeing some content, I guess. I mean, and I'm kind of weird. I do weird things. I say weird things all the time. So maybe you'll stick around for that. I'm very easily distracted when I'm doing things, and I just kind of like to share everything. If I'm vlogging about cleaning out the corner of my room, which I did do, I will vlog about anything. I'll stop and vlog about something that's really funny to me, or something funny that happened in that moment. And yeah, just sharing that and seeing my goofy face, I guess. What inspired you to start? Well, I kind of got my toes wet a couple like about a year ago. I did record some Let's Plays. I did end up uploading one, but I ended up taking it down because it was kind of in the middle of the game, which didn't really make sense. So I ended up taking that video down, and Snapchat and Instagram vlogs specifically. I really started doing those just because I had nothing better to do. And I kind of wanted to share what I was doing with my friends, because I don't leave my house. So it was kind of a way for me to keep in contact with people. It's just to kind of the post on my story. I didn't really even mind if a lot of people didn't watch my stories or even all the way through. I had a lot of fun making them, and if people watched them, and then I would talk about it with them. And it was a really fun way to get to connect with people that I wouldn't have really considered before. So now that I'm starting to do that sort of stuff more often, I was kind of inching my way towards the YouTube, and then I just went with it. I mean, I'm already kind of doing a lot of the things already. I just don't have everything together in one big video versus a bunch of really small ones. What does your username mean? There's a story behind this. Okay, so my username is the Foofy Lion. And back in high school, I went to my friend's house and took a shower in the basement, and my hair came out poofy. Me being the scene kid that I was back in high school, it had to be straight. So, but I couldn't wait. I could not wait. I was very impatient. So I decided I'm gonna straighten my hair with a hair straightener that's one of the wet dry ones. I'm straightening my hair, and my hair gets poofier. And I'm like, okay, we'll keep trying. So I straighten it again, and it gets poofier. And I just stop and I go, I look like a foofy lion right now. And then it stuck. I mean, I wasn't using the foofy lion as an online thing until I went to college, and kind of after that, I started using it a little bit more often. Like, my friends would, I think Steam is what started it for me. It is when my friends started doing a lot of Steam gaming and I wanted to be involved, I created the Foofy Lion. And it stuck forever. And ever. And now we have 2 YouTube channels that are different because I didn't think of that beforehand. What is the best thing about YouTube? What I really enjoy about YouTube is the sense of community that I've seen on the people that I follow specifically. There are a lot of people that are just very positive people, and if you are having an issue with something, someone's vlogged about it before. Somebody has advice for you, and it's a place of inspiration. You can find a lot of things that are very inspiring, from just watching people paint to listening to people talk about things that you might be experiencing in your life that are really relatable, and I really appreciate that. Even as somebody who is a hermit, who does not leave her house very often to go to work, and when I do have some social things going on, which is not really that often, it's a way to really connect with other people in a community that you might not have access to, too. Also, being from a small town and being queer in a small town is very difficult. There's not very many people with a shared life experience, but you can find that in places like YouTube and on social media, but what I've found with YouTube is that it tends to be very, very positive, and I really appreciate that. What's the worst thing about YouTube? Really, the only thing that I've personally experienced is probably because I've kind of got the blinders on, and sometimes I don't necessarily see everything that's going on. But the only negative thing that I had so far was in doing a test upload. I had a lot of issues with this test upload that were eventually resolved, but it took like the course of a couple days to resolve this. And that was not fun. But it was a learning experience, and we will get better. What are your goals? Well, my goals, as far as YouTube goes, is I want to use it as a way to hold myself accountable for doing more. I want to do more things, but there's something in here that's not really going for the new things. And I feel like it will be a catalyst and a motivator to get me to do new things, because I get to share it with other people versus hoarding it to myself. Hiding it in the back room where no one will see it. No one will know what I'm doing. If I don't have that, I tend to not create as much content and not put it out there. And my hope is that not only will I make more content, that I will inspire other people to make more content. You will hush, kitty cat. You will speak when spoken to. Yeah, that's what you get for interrupting. And as my cat Azriel has decided to make an appearance. Do you want to say hi, BB? Come here. Come here. Come on up. Come here. Are you gonna come up or not? I ain't got all day. He will be definitely making an appearance. He is patiently waiting for me to open his box of cat toys he just got today. Because I am a hermit, and I live in a small town, and there is no place in town that sells cat toys with feathers on them. He has destroyed his last one, and he has been very upset with me ever since last week, haven't you? Haven't you? No, you're not going to go over there. Come on. Go over there. Behave yourself. Kitty outtakes. And I want to be able to inspire other people. To have people look at the things that I'm doing and go, that's really inspiring to me. I want to be able to do things like that too. I want people to see my content and have something that they can connect to, and maybe have a dialogue about things. I mean, for being not so well traveled, I like to think that I have an open mind and I'm open to new ideas, and this is a way to express what my ideas are and also to get other people's ideas about similar things. Any advice for new YouTubers? Well, I'm new, so what advice would I have for myself, essentially? Don't put off the start. Know what your channel is going to be about. Know what the kinds of content that you want to make. And keep it about that, because when you enjoy what you do, people will follow. People will watch. They'll watch you having fun doing a makeup tutorial, or doing an unboxing, talking about life, vlogging, playing some video games, or drawing. As long as you really like what you do, and you can stay motivated to keep doing it, that's gonna help. That's gonna be like one of the main driving factors. Everything else after that will fall into place. Pretty much. If you already know what you want your channel to be about, if you know the kinds of content that you want to make, don't procrastinate starting. Know what you're about, know the content that you want to make, and then just get started. It doesn't have to start fancy. You can work on the details and figure out what you really want in your videos as you go along. You don't need to start with a really fancy intro, or an outro. You can figure out those things later. They will come to you. I had something I was gonna say here, but then I forgot what it was. That looks like it's about the end of all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video and enjoyed the kitty interlude. You will be having many more of those, and he is quite happy now over in his bed. And yeah, I hope you guys will stick around and watch some new videos and see some content and feel inspired. Thank you guys so much for watching. So farewell, fancy folks, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! What sucks about this hair is it was a complete accident, and it will never happen again.